If President Biden's policies are helping bring crime down, would he be comfortable with somebody borrowing his Corvette and parking it on the street overnight in Southeast D.C.?
I'm not going to get into hypotheticals.
Well, the hypothetical would be it would be stolen probably within 5 minutes. A great question from Mr. Ducey. Clay Davis joins me now. Clay, who's to blame for the rising crime in big cities?
Democrats and left-wing policies. Look, the cities that are falling apart the most, Washington, D.C., San Francisco, Chicago, Atlanta, Philadelphia, New York City, there's zero Republican opposition. And I think what happened here is Democrats got so focused on Trump and the existential threat to democracy that he represented that they don't really have any clear governing vision. And what's going on is being concerned that you're too tough on crime is a luxury of a low crime environment. And we don't live in a low crime environment anymore. And there are stories everywhere. One happened in my home state of Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee, on the street. A father of three, 38 years old, at his 20-year high school reunion was shot and killed on the street by a guy who'd been arrested 66 times. 66 times. These are failed policies that are allowing violent criminals to be out on the streets. And by the way, the number one person and people that they're taking advantage of are inner city residents who are overwhelmingly black and Hispanic. So the irony of the BLM protests in general has been that there's more black people dying than ever would have happened if the BLM protests hadn't happened in the first place.
But, Clay, why do voters continue to put these politicians in place when they know this is the end result?
Tribal. It's unfortunate we've reached a post-fact world where once you make the decision that you're a member of the Democrat tribe or the Republican tribe, there are no consequences for being wrong. And I think you can take it out of crime, even though I do believe defund the police is the single dumbest political slogan of the 21st century. And we're seeing what the result of defund the police is. But just look at COVID. No one in the Democrat Party lost their job for shutting down schools, for saying what an essential and non-essential business was. Not one politician actually paid the price for being 100% wrong on everything related to COVID. And once you reach a post-fact world, it's because people want to be a fan of their tribe. It's basically sports fandom brought to politics. There are no consequences, and that's scary because ultimately we shouldn't be judging high school football coaches to higher standards of job performance than we do our politicians.
We're going to have to leave it there, but always fascinating stuff, Clay Travis, always putting it, telling it as it is, and that's how we like it. Clay, thank you very much.